Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just coming back to my story. I ended where I realized that nobody was employing me. Yeah, so this was last year, about May, around there. I'd applied for all these jobs and realized that the girls were bullying me from these employment companies. And their behavior related to Sarah Cheeseman and that from 2012, before I went to South Africa. Then I realized that for the last 5 to 6 years, the girls have been bullying me in the workforce. And they've taken away all my construction jobs and my good jobs, and they've only been giving me shutdowns and that kind of stuff. They were basically denying my progression. So I realized this in May last year when I was trying to apply for jobs. So nobody had plans on giving me a job. So that was a big realization that nobody wanted to employ me. This is after I had my hip operation and I was ready to get back in the workforce and done all my medicals and inductions. So I realized that just from my one job, my CBI job, I would have had like $370,000 cash from that job, and that was 2013, that the system denied me because of Hayley Miles, and the women in the system were bullying me because of that. So, and because I hadn't sorted things out with Hayley and Lorenzo and that kind of stuff, and they were accusing me of being a rapist for my ex-wife as well. So they were taking away my jobs. That one just CBI job would have netted me $370,000 cash. I just realized this last year. I'm just trying to tell you this so you understand how I felt about it, how I feel. That one job was my $500,000 investment house, my cortina done up, my new car and my motorbike. So basically I would have had my house. So basically what I'm missing at this time last year is my house, my cars, my job, a good job in my career. And I've realized that all of these have been taken away from me last year, May. So you know how that made me feel. Because I'm still sitting unemployed, broken on the dole. I realized this time that my mother and my brother were bullying me. My friends were all bullying me. The system has bullied me and taken away everything from me. I shouldn't be unemployed, broken, sitting on a dole, living from paycheck to paycheck. I should be in my nice big house, seeing my kids. So it was a big realization for me, and it really hit me hard. It was very depressing, very disappointing to realize that I've actually been bullied by the system and everybody in my life, including drug dealers. Byron and Celice and them came over to Mum's house last year. Yeah, they were all bullying me. They came over with their kids. And they were just creating a hostile environment for me, you know, and making, Denzel was sitting on my knee and eating chips and sausages, you know, and these people are in the TV bullying me at my mum's house. And Celice and Mum and Byron and them, they all carrying on creating this hostile environment, making me feel like kind of like a pedophile and a fucking, trying to make me feel discomfort, you know. That's what they've been doing to me. And you know how it makes you feel when your family and friends, you realize, have been making an absolute bastard of you, you know, for years, and I didn't know. It's not a nice thing to realize. I just can't believe it. I still can't believe it happened. Everyone's picking on me. I took the dog for a walk on the oval up here, Wyong Road. Hey, as I'm walking on the oval, the council guy comes and he switches on the sprinklers, you know, and wets me with the sprinklers. That was all done on purpose. The system, the councils, everybody's picking on me. People at the shopping centres. Everybody. Because they say I even went to the place in Perth, the, what's it called, police headquarters. I went to the sexual assault squad. I went to this other armed robbery squad place. I went to see if my name was on a list of pedophiles or sexual assaultists or something like that, because the way everybody was treating me. And this lady told me about MAKO, where they have sexual predators and all that stuff on. And I was looking and I couldn't find anything, you know. So I'm still looking for answers why everybody's treating me like that. Besides the fact that they think I'm rapist for my ex, Mrs. Charlene and Hailey, you know. And why my family thinks they can treat me like that. Anyway, I saw Elton and his lighties at Carousel, and Lisa. So I saw Elton, Lisa, I spoke to them for a bit, and Elton came and he sat down. And, you know, he was joking with me like, you need, because he's got a good photography business, dealt with photography. And he said to me, he's looking for a photographer, you know. I think there was just implied sarcasm in that. Just basically bullying me in a sense. You know, and he was speaking about his business because his brother Ricardo came to bully me and show me up at the beginning of the year. So I guess now he's getting his turn to come and tell me how great his life is and his business is. And him saying he needed a photographer, you know, basically was relating to me. Apparently because people said I was taking photos of girls and all this stuff, you know. And because of Hailey, it was related to Hailey in some way. Talking about needing a photographer. It's kind of just made me feel a bit swag, you know. Because he's one of my best bros from school. But you know, he wasn't as bad as the other people fucking bullying me. And anyway, but then his lighty came to sit down, beautiful girl, big beautiful eyes. And she came to sit down in front of me. And Elton said to her, "No, come sit here, no." And she's just looking at me with these big beautiful eyes and she's shaking her head like, no. It's all made like that on purpose, because it's done like that to make me feel like kids don't like me or kids are scared of me. You see, because people are accusing me of being pedophile natured or some shit like that, you know, or a rapist. I won't elaborate on anything else. But basically they make kids treat me like that, or they create these scenarios to make me feel like the kids are scared of me. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm a natural with kids. But anyway, that's what that situation was about, making me feel unwanted by kids, or that kids are scared of me. That's the situation he created there. Anyway, Noel, Mum's husband, he was still bullying me. I just found out he's been bullying me for years. Him and his friend Elvis. Elvis, big guy, you know, he's huge. Yeah, he was just talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Him and Noel, like, when I walk out the back, he's like, what's that? Just talking shit, bullying me, you know, out the side of their mouths. Whenever I walk past or walk by or do something, they were just fucking bullying me. And I still didn't know why they bullied me. Just fucking straight out bullying me, basically to my face, you know, in such a diplomatic way that if I said something to them, it's going to make me look like I've got problems. That's what they were trying to make it look like. So if I stood up and said anything, it looks like I'm going crazy or hearing things, you know. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's just so unfair. It made me feel like feel crap. And I was driving with mum one day in the car. There on Berwick Street. And now the radio's playing. The radio's rigged to play music to piss me off. They talk to me through the radio. They play music to piss me off. Whenever I try to find a station, the presenters are always talking because they know I'm looking for music. So they always fucking talk, and it's done on purpose for me. I know it sounds stupid, but it's real. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. They just lying if they tell you otherwise. That all these people know, my mum and them, my brother and them, know. They all know that people are bullying me, the system. So we were driving in the car, and I'm trying to find a radio station, right? And there's a car in front of me, and my mum's talking now. She's fucking talking rubbish, because I found out she's been bullying me for all these years. Anyway. I don't want to confuse people in the story. It's been a while since I've done another video, so I'm trying not to confuse myself or other people. So we're driving in the car on Berwick Street, and there's this car in front of me now, a blue one. Now, its brake lights weren't working. I only realized this because as I'm fiddling with the radio station now, they've got me fiddling with the radio station, my mum's talking crap. Hey, as I look up, there's this car in front of me, no brake lights, I almost fucking hit it. I slammed on the brakes. Just in time. They set me up like that to crash that car. You know what I mean? They set me up to crash that car. They done this on purpose. My mum knows. It was all done on purpose. They wanted me to crash the car. Because they already knew that she was going to give that car to me. I didn't know this. I'll get to that soon. Now my TV here at home is bullying me. The same people in the TV bullying me. Now Mum and Noel are getting ready to leave to go over east. That's where they are now. We were all supposed to be going over east a couple of years ago, but people have been bullying me because of my own personal business. Now Mum was going to give me a car. She's selling me a car. Hey. And you know, after I realized that people have been bullying me for the last 5 to 6 years, and that people have taken all my construction jobs away from me. So after I realized that I'm down a house, people have kept my kids away from me, people have invaded my privacy, disregarded my rights. I don't have my cars, I don't have my motorbike. My house is my $500,000 investment. All this has been taken away from me over the years by the system, deliberately. And I've been exploited. Now my mum was selling me a car, and people are saying to me, oh, you're getting a car, you got a car. People, you know, when mum was giving me that car, I didn't even want that fucking car. When I realized what's been taken away from me, people expected me to feel fucking privileged that my mother's giving me or selling me a car for a cheap price. You know what I'm saying? It's like people expected me to feel like happy. It's like you get in a car. Fucking hell, mate. I wanted to burn that fucking car. I fucking hated that car. I'm just getting used to that car now. But I couldn't spite my nose. I couldn't bite my nose off to spite my face. I think that's the right saying. You know what I'm saying? You know how fucking pissed I was, but I couldn't say nothing to them because I still couldn't believe that they've bullied and treated me and played such a major part in my demise over the years. I didn't know what to say to them. But fuck, I took that car with a bad taste in my mouth. People expect me to feel fucking privileged, except when I realized over the years what they've taken away from me. I'm fucking sitting on the dole, broke and unemployed because of them. And they I get in this car. My mother's 2004 fucking car. You know how pissed off I was. But it's something I could do with because they've all made me broke and unemployed and I'm in a Holmes West house. So I needed a car. So I took it. But fuck, I hated that thing, man. I wanted to burn the fucking thing. My mother's pride and joy, that thing was I wanted to fucking burn it. 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 7 fucking years I realized that my life has been a fraud. People have accused me of being a rapist and a pedophile. A rapist 2 times. Drug dealers have been calling me a rapist to my face and I didn't know. Government system, the courts, Salvation Army, transport, shopping centers, the hospitals, Fremantle, Royal Perth, everybody, the doctors, the surgeons have been bullying me for the last fucking 7 years and I've lost my houses, cars, kids, my fucking life, everything. I get a fucking car. I realize I'm supposed to feel privileged. My one job was $370,000 cash after fucking tax. That was in 2013. That's just one job that they took away from me. That's not to mention all the other jobs they took away from me. You know how much that's a lifetime. That's people work a lifetime to get what I was supposed to have. And when I was going for it, they took it all away from me. And my family's played a part in that. I get a fucking car. And I'm supposed to feel fucking privileged. I'm absolutely disgraced. And feel repulsed. People treat me like I'm worth absolutely nothing. My family. Disgraced by them, disgusted. I got a car. They've embarrassed me and made an arsehole of me all this time. Now Mum and Noel and them are leaving. So Byron comes over. And they all fucking acting strange. It's like they're isolating me, you know. Everyone's acting like an idiot. So this time I knew now that for the last 6 years they've been bullying me. This time last year. So we're taking him to the airport. So we get to the airport. Strange vibe as usual. So we're sitting there now where all the people come out of the gate. So now I'm sitting there with Byron and Noel and all this. Then all of a sudden Byron starts pulling his face like this. And Noel, they're both sitting there looking like they've been eating fucking lemons. They pull in sour face. And every bloody person that walked off the plane is walking past like this. with a disgusted look on their face, and they're looking at me. They've got this thing, everybody's looking at me like they're disgusted. The women have been treating me like they're disgusted with me. Everybody's treating me like they're disgusted with me. They're stigmatizing me as a dirty person, you know what I mean? A pervert, a pedophile, a rapist. So everybody's acting like they're disgusted with me. This is all orchestrated. This is a whole plane full of people coming off the plane. A plane load full of people. By this time, I'm over it. I don't give a crap because I haven't done anything wrong to anybody. So I look at all these people and the amount of time and effort that's been put into stigmatizing me as a pervert and a pedophile and a rapist is absolute rubbish. As far as I'm concerned, I've been a good guy all my life. I don't know if they came up with all this crap through invading my privacy and listening to me. Don't forget that the system can hear what I'm thinking. With technology. It's through the mental health system, the health system, and the police. It's all together through the system. With technology, they can hear what I'm thinking, what I'm saying to myself on the inside. With technology, remember that. They can hear what I'm thinking right now. They're listening to me right now. Those police that went past, the sirens, that happened because I'm starting to talk and get a bit loud. Soon as that happens, police will drive past or ambulance with their sirens on. It's to get me hyped up and make me start talking and lose